Now baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Nino Hoerner makes his big league debut right after this. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
Popped up. Rizzo moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off.
The right fielder. There's not up.
3. 4. Take the base.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Anderson on second. Sierra at first. 1 gone. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Striding in, Diaz. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Ready with the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Pulled toward right center field. Sierra's under it. 1 out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense.
Second baseman.
And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party. The ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
On to first, and there are 2 down. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. Villar is up with it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Now with the
leading off for the Marlins, the pitcher, number 31, Caleb Smith.
Ball 4, take the base.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Sierra. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 11.
Now with the plate, Yu Darvish comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Ready on 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. So striding forward now, Diaz. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
He throws him on the fastball there. Diaz goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned.
Let's play ball. 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 56.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off as we start the home
For
6.
the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 0-2 home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Nino Horner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Up next from Miami, Magneuris Sierra, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
1-1 the count now. So 1-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2 to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
He's set. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
For the
Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Garrett Cooper.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 43 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
These changes for Miami.
So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start.
Play ball. Out. You're out. 3. 4-4. Take your base.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
That's a strike to throw down. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He pulls this one into right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 23, Corey Dickerson.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Craig Kimbrel.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Kimbrel pauses. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Nice
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Chicago used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yu Darvish earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Craig Kimbrel records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is